name is Brandon Breath. My professional background is about 30 years in leadership. The first 25 years was in big box retail in both store operations and multi unit leadership. After that, I did have a short stint in healthcare. I have now been with the Entrepreneur Source for 4 years. The best thing about being a franchise business owner with the Entrepreneur Source is the amount of support that you receive. There is a saying in franchising that is you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The Entrepreneur Source truly embodies this in how our team helps us run our businesses through not only how they help with marketing, seeker generation, helping us find people to work with, giving us tools, ongoing training, how they set up different peer groups, how they allow us to collaborate with them and come up with new programs. They're constantly bringing franchise business owners to the table in the conversation so that we can be a part of helping them figure out what's next, not only to help us personally, but help everyone at large. And I've seen that repeated over and over again during my time with the Entrepreneur Source. I would say the biggest change to my lifestyle by being a franchisee of the Entrepreneur Source has been the ability to really do this from anywhere. Well before I had ever even considered becoming a career ownership coach with the Entrepreneur Source, my wife and I had a dream that we would spend significant amounts of time in Italy every year, that we had no idea how to make that happen. And once I realized that becoming a coach with the Entrepreneur Source gave me that flexibility, we now set out on a path. And it began with several weeks in Italy at one time. And now this year we bought a property in Mantova, great town in northern Italy. And we are now able to go back and forth throughout the year and spending a few months here, a few months there. That never would have been possible with a traditional career path. I think the best advice that I give anybody who's thinking about investing in a franchise with the Entrepreneur Source is to trust the training. In general, you have to be someone who is willing to embrace a system, learn a new way of doing things. You got to be okay becoming a little bit uncomfortable before becoming comfortable, because chances are what you're going to be taught, the way that we're going to approach this is different than what you've done in the past. So you really do need to be open to new ways of communicating and connecting with people, new ways to approaching things. But the training, it's fantastic. So you have to be willing to accept it, receive it, get feedback, be a little bit humble as you're going through it so that you can learn along the way. This is one of those businesses that takes a little bit of time to work with clients and take them through their journey. And so you're doing things and learning things and kind of building your technique and your craft before you see that first reward. And you've got to be okay with that. You've got to have the patience and believe in yourself long enough to do that and set yourself up for that success. If you can do that and you can really accept that feedback, be very open, you'll find that this business will grow and that you can do something really special.